What we gonna do right now is go back, way back. Shake, give me your friend. Hey, 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 more. Come on, shake, come on. Give me your friend. Hey, 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 more. Big girls like to do the round. Fat girls like to do the round. Woo. Fat girls, let me see you grind. Woo. Fat girls just doing their own thing right there with the fat thing. And the fat girls just shaking them thighs. Fat girls don't make it count right.
Excuse me.
Baby.
What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash?
Bitch like that girl, hit the ground, hit it up and hit it up. Fat girl just looking so sweet. Fat girl don't make it equal. Fat girl just shake it, don't break. Big girl, let me see you do a thing. Let go, let me see you touch the ground. Shake it up, take it off, back down. Top beers in the house, burning all back. Work it, work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 big girls like you around. Fat girl keep going, don't quit. Fat girl just move the damn hip. Fat girl get down, don't stop. Fat girl wanna see the pop. Shake it, stop, fat girl, shake it fast. Fat girl nigga wanna see that. Fat girl bounce like a pro. Fat girl don't go what you know. Fat girl shake, till you rip through what? On the web, wet, hard part two. Looks in the house, y'all know the game. Fat girl don't have no shake. Shake that back, bounce to the beat. Fat girl shake it, jiggle like me. St. Louis, back to the top. Like I like to do the rap. Work it, work it, work it, big girl, 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 big girls like do the dance. Hey, 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 more hey. Let me hear you say, hey, 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 more hey. Big girls like do the dance. Shake, work, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, shake, work, shake, work, shake, work, shake. To the ground, to the ground, to the ground, to the ground.
Now sick of this. Now I want to show y'all a real show with the big girls.
Oh, fat girl, part 3. Can't hang with 106 beat. Fat girl know to happen, don't quit. Fat girl run like you own it. Put your hands on your hips and grip it. Now new, I'm gonna look like it off the that. Fat girl bring the crew to top the climb. If not, I'ma pull the business down. Fat girl bounce hot and stop tripping. If you do, get chicken and hot bitch. With a lot of right, come to nice speed. I really shit, get the dance the way I cheat. Bounce fat girl, show the boys a shot. Let me see if the fat or not. Don't put fat girl, y'all like the damn nigga. Let me see y'all do the rap.
I'm serious. Where you are? Not ever. Oh, not oh, Britney Spears. Hey, how you doing?
Big girl, 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 big girl.
Oh, but ain't the little leprechaun. Girl, your wings are so up. You look a mess. All about the big girls. What about the big girls?
Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, you done suck all the fat off your ass. Girl, go, big girl, go. Go, big girl, go, big girl, go. Y'all see me? I'm dressed up. Ready to go. Got my Luke jacket on. Let me button up here. Let me button up here. Let me button up here. Let me button up. Everything is big on me these days. Everything is big because I've lost a lot of weight. Everything is big, but I'm not going to wear this jacket on here. I'm not going to do it. Shouts out to all the big girls out there. What's up to you big girls? I love y'all big girls. Big voluptuous, big here, big pow, 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 pow. Big girls, pow. Hey, what up, y'all? This your boy Uncle Luke for another edition of
the Uncle Luke Podcast. Yo, we are brought to you by no other than Luke Records. Luke Records. That's who we're brought to you by. You can go on Uncle Luke. You can go on LukeRecords.com and get all your merchandise and all those different types of things like that. Get your hats, get your jackets, get your sweaties, get your hoodies, get everything that you need from the Luke Records store. And then also get your music, get your freak shows, your peep shows, yo, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Yo, but let me just say this. I want to welcome you guys. We're going to have some fun for the next 30 to 40 minutes. It's going to be very entertaining because you need to be entertained by the things that are going on to the world today. But I'm just going to say this. I've been following this RG3 Ryan Clark saga. Ryan Clark allegedly said something about RG3 because RG3 said something about Caitlin Clark and the Angel Reese situation. He said something about Angel Reese. Ryan Clark came back and said, RG3, you cannot relate to what a black woman goes through because you don't live with a black woman. Wow. Is that crossing the line? RG3 thought so. Is that actually crossing the line? Should Ryan Clark leave family out of sports takes? At the end of the day, I'm going to agree with RG3. I know that's not popular with some of you guys. RG3 has the right to criticize on a sports take anybody sports related. If you're in sports, he has the right to have an opinion, because all of these things, including myself, is an opinion of what we think, whether it's sports, politics, or entertainment. And so RG3 had an opinion saying basically that Angel Reese did not like Caitlin Clark. Now, if RG3 don't have that firsthand knowledge, then he's wrong for saying how Angel Reese feels. But again, that's his opinion based on what he's read, what he saw, what is going on in the media when it comes to Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. I mean, it stems back from, them playing in the championship game, in the ring deals and all this and everything. And then, Caitlin Clark goes and take a picture with the GOAT, Michael Jordan, arguably the best player, not arguably, but the best NBA player, basketball player ever on this planet. I know some would argue with that, but we're not going to do it. Not right now. When Caitlin Clark took a picture with the GOAT, then Angel Reese retaliated with a tweet saying, no, Caitlin Clark took a picture with LeBron James, and she then said some down the lines that he never lost a championship game or game 7 or something like that, somewhere down those lines. So it's some shade going back and forth. Look, the two ladies don't like each other. Let's just keep it above. It is what it is. They do not like each other, and because they don't like each other, that's fine. That's sports. Somewhere down the line, when both of these girls retire and they go off into the Hall of Fame, hopefully, they'll be hugging and kissing and talking about, their battles and their wars, no different than Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, they didn't like each other. And I don't think people from other teams should be all kumbaya and loving each other anyway. I love it. I love the fact that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark came into the league together, and they are out here battling for the ultimate goal of being a champion and being the best at what they do. There's nothing wrong with that. There was a lot of players that did not like each other, and a lot of players, when they competed against those other players, they competed hard and they went hard. They took their game to a whole nother level. They didn't go out the night before. They stayed in because they know you got to play Michael Jordan. You just heard a young man get on there and tell you the other day, man, when I play Jordan, I got to go home and go to sleep. Shit, that motherfucker ain't posterized me. He ain't about to give me a motherfucking billion. You heard that. You heard so many other players say those type of things. You heard the conversation between Bird and Magic. They didn't like each other when they played against each other. That's fine. But now it's getting a little personal. It's getting a little too personal, I think. I think when you bring the wives and the women's involved, because I'm going to say this. Some of you all may not agree. Y'all think it's, there was no lies detected. Look, it's widely known that RG3 has a white wife. But to say that RG3 has no idea what a black woman goes through because he has a white wife, you got to remember, Ryan Clark, RG3 came out of a black woman. Would you have said that to a white reporter? See where I'm going with this? Now, mind you, the man has a white wife. But to attack him and say, you don't know nothing about how a black woman feels because you are married to a white woman. By the way, RG3 is black. He has a black mother, somebody black, daddy black or somebody black. I'm pretty sure if he got some sisters, he got some black aunties. So he knows what it means to understand black women. So Ryan Clark, you did cross the line. You crossed the line. And you owe that man an apology. Because you maliciously went out and attacked him and his wife. You crossed the line. I know some of y'all, there's according to his house. Come on, man. Let's be real. Let's be real about this. You don't do that. You don't do that. If you don't do it to a white reporter who has a problem with Angel Reese, and there's a lot of them, there's a long list of white reporters that got a problem with Angel Reese because of her blackness. I love Angel Reese. I went to go see Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark play each other in Chicago last year. Myself personally, I wanted to be in the room for greatness. I wanted to be a part of that. And I went at University of DePaul, or I think that's what the arena was, and I watched the two girls go at it. And they were competing. They competed. They played the game of basketball. But to go out and say that this man don't understand black women when he's black, that's personal, Ryan. That's personal. And anybody sitting up in that room who's laughing and giggling with that, it's a problem. Is there an issue between Angel Reese culturally and Caitlin Clark? Yes, it is. Angel Reese gets more hate mail from redneck white people than Caitlin Clark gets from black people. Caitlin Clark probably don't get no hate mail, but Angel Reese does, because black people ain't sitting up doing no tweets and talking about they want to do anything to Caitlin Clark. We appreciate her game. I appreciate her game. I fucking love both of them. I love both of them. I love Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. I love the fact that they came in the league and they brought big numbers to the league like they did when they were in college. It's a beautiful thing. So why hate on either one of them? Why take it personal? Ryan Clark, you went across the line. Bottom line, you owe that man an apology. You and some of you idiots might be on here, oh, there's no lies detected. No lies detected. You said the right thing because he got a white wife. Y'all need to stop that. Stop the white wife thing. Now, mind you, I've never dated a white woman, never slept with a white woman, never been with a white woman, never married a white woman. But at the end of the day, to each his own. We are living in a totally different world right now than what we lived in before. So if these black athletes, which is a shitload of them, want to marry a white woman, that's their prerogative. In the words of Bobby Brown. If a black basketball player, football player, Saquon Barkley or whoever the hell it is, all of them want to marry a Tiger Woods, marrying a Trump, if they want to do that, that's their prerogative. Whatever makes them happy. Who are we to judge and who are we to tell people who to love? Who are we? I see a lot of people consistently going after other black men. Oh, y'all, look at y'all. You got a snow bunny. All this Dr. Umar and Duma and Huma and all this. Everybody all of a sudden is telling people what they need to do with their life that makes them happy. You can't be dating a snow bunny. I can't be fucking with you if you dating a snow bunny. Huh? Really? 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 So they got words for white women, but where's the word for white men? Where's the word for the Zendaya girl? Where's the word for Serena? Where's the word for the other crazy one who was following Trump, but she got a white? Where's the word for Eve? Hello? There's a shitload of sisters that got what? You got the girl, the Zendaya girl, Dendale, whatever the fuck is her name. Her and her other sisters got them a white man and took a picture and looked proud of it. Fuck y'all. Nobody jumps on black women for dating white men. You don't hear that, but the black men get that smoke. What the fuck are we doing? Half of the dudes that Ryan Clark interviews, him and Crowder interviews, got white motherfucking wives. So are you only going to interview black men who got black wives and white and black women who only... No, you're not going to do that. God damn it, because if the Kansas City Chiefs quarterback who got a Trump card carrying white wife, mama, roll up and say, I want to do an interview on your show, you're going to turn him down because he got a white wife who loves Trump? And you know Trump don't like black people, in my opinion? You gonna turn him down? You're not gonna do that. You could be sitting up there cheesing from one ear to ear to the next ear. Oh shit, I got the Super Bowl champion quarterback. I got arguably a Hall of Fame quarterback up in this motherfucker, cheesing like a motherfucker. You're gonna interview him, and he has a white wife and a white mother-in-law who loves the shit out of Trump, who's suppressing and oppressing black people, who are allowing white South Africans to come here. You're going to be interviewing the fuck out of him. You're going to have Patrick Mahomes up in that motherfucker kissing his ass on Broadway, and you know damn well you will. Shit, make this shit make sense. Make it make sense. I ain't caping for white women. I ain't caping for white men. I ain't doing none of that because if you know me, I go hard on what's right and what's wrong. And this shit is wrong. Ryan Clark, dead ass motherfucking wrong. Anybody that's signing up to that shit, dead ass wrong because that man came from a black woman. That man, RG3, was raised by a fucking black woman. He came out of a black woman's motherfucking vagina. And I'm damn sure, pretty sure he got some black uncles, some black aunties, some black grandmama, somebody down the line. Because it don't look like ain't no cream in his motherfucking coffee. So if he decides that he wants to marry a white woman and he wants to be critical of a black woman, that is his prerogative. You don't do that. You don't bring that shit into that. Ryan Clark, you're dead ass fucking wrong, bruh. You should be better than that. But I noticed, Ryan Clark, you do a lot of clickbait shit. You do a lot of clickbait shit. You say a lot of dumb shit for clicks. Don't be a fucking media whore. Don't be a clickbait whore. You got enough intellect to do your shit the right way. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's amazing. Meanwhile, Florida Panthers is in the championship, getting ready to go to another Stanley Cup. Y'all give it up for the Panthers. I know y'all hate it. If only the Heat, the Dolphins, and the Hurricanes can be like the Panthers, this would be a better place. Because most South Floridians, other than the people who live in Sunrise, who are diehard Panther fans, most of those people, you know, they get it. They love it. They live in their own little world. And most of these people, they don't give a rat's ass about the Panthers. They just bandwagon motherfuckers. They'll end up going to the game and buying the tickets and trying to push all those people. They just bandwagon. All of a sudden you see diehard Heat fans at the Panthers game. And I'm mad at the Panthers because I've been a Panther all the way back to the originators of the Rats. When they were Overtown, when they were the Panthers in Overtown. I got a Peter O'Reilly stick somewhere in here right now. And those motherfuckers won't let me beat the drum. I got a real serious problem with this. They go get all these out-of-towners, these foreigners, these dudes who play for the Dolphins and play for this one and all over the place. They went and got fucking Brittany Griner to beat the drum before they allowed me to beat the drum. That's fucked up. But I root for the Panthers because I'm a diehard Panther. No matter what, they don't let me beat the drum, I'm still pulling for them. Regardless of what Andy Slater says. But I'm just saying, people, I find it very funny when those fly-by-night fake fans go down there. Speaking of fake fans, you ever see when the Heat go to the playoffs and the Knicks are not in there and then the floor of the Miami Heat is filled up with New Yorkers? My good friend Fat Joe, Puff Daddy when he was out, all them dudes surround the floor. All them dudes surround the floor. Hopefully I mute this damn mic. Everybody surrounds the floor at the Heat Arena. I don't know what the fucking name of it is right now. They all surround the floor. Not from Miami. But when I looked at the Knicks game the other night, when they played Boston, I was so fucking proud of the Knicks. Because it was all New Yorkers around the floor. They were cheering, they were going crazy. It was all New Yorker celebrities. But that never, it sickens me. And I love the Heat organization. It sickens me when I see, when we're in the playoff or we're in the championship, and the fucking floor is filled up with New York, California celebrities and no local celebrities. That shit makes me mad. So New York, you did it right. Pat Riley, that's another thing you need to fix. You need to stop making us a groupie town. Stop putting these motherfuckers from out of town on the floor. Put the celebrities from Miami on the floor. That's why even when you look at the Denver Nuggets, Denver got their own people. You look at Minnesota, Minnesota got its own people. You look at goddamn Oklahoma, they got their own people. But when Miami come, groupie city of America, who's on the fucking floor? Who got the good floor seats? All the celebrities from everywhere. I know Pat Riley tried to bring Showtime to Miami, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. I don't like it. You're making this town groupie town. It's already groupie enough. Stop it. I hate when that happens. Then the camera zooms in on these fucking people that are from LA and New York. And I love my LA and New York people. They love me too. But at the end of the day, if your team is not winning, stay your ass over there. That's why I'm loving the Knicks right now winning. And you see all the motherfucking New Yorkers on the floor, rightfully so. Half of them live in Miami. Root for their team. That's how you're supposed to do it. But again, we Groupie City USA. We always kissing up to everybody else. Meanwhile, kissing up to everybody else, Megan Thee Stallion and Tony. Tory Lane. I don't know what to say about this shit. Did somebody get shot? Did somebody go to jail and they didn't shoot somebody? This shit is nuts. I don't know what to say about this, but it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. 2020, Tory Lane was allegedly supposed to be the one to shoot. I mean, I don't even want to even mention no shit like that. But it's amazing. It is amazing. The world that we live in right now today, a lot of shit is going on. And I want to say this to young people. Stop shooting each other, please. Stop doing it. You got too long a life to live, too much to enjoy. And you celebrities, chill the fuck out. Y'all doing a little too much. Celebrities, y'all doing too much. This is too much. The shit that is going on today is fucking amazing me. Things that people are doing that I know and I've been around, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? This don't make no sense. Just live your life. Most of us, if you're black, you came from nothing. Unless your mom or dad was a doctor, a lawyer, or entertainer, or something like that. And even with that said, you're hood rich. All of us are hood rich. These motherfuckers is living on a whole nother planet when it comes to rich. Elon Musk purchased an entire president. That's rich. He bought fucking Trump, in my opinion, and owns the United States of America, where he could do what the fuck he want to do, where he could take over NASA and push his own rockets in the air and make you pay for it. He can fucking bring in his white South Africans from apartheid way back in the days and claim that they're being harassed and everything. I'm listening to motherfucking Trump. Oh, I'm bringing these people in because they're being abused and they're being harassed and they're being murdered and they're being killed. Well, goddamn it, the last time I checked, ain't that what's going on in Haiti? Ain't that's going on with some of these Muslim countries? And you won't let them people in? Come on, man. I can't make this shit up. I really can't make it up. Motherfuckers just say what they want to say. I hope you white people are listening. The ones who voted for this dude because you said you wanted the fucking the grocery bills to go down. You wanted the gas to go down. You wanted the immigrants kicked out of the country. Meanwhile, your gas barely went down. Your groceries are still high. Your Trumpy bringing in 500,000 fucking Indians to do tech so they can introduce more AI so your fucking kids can't think. Kids right now are using AI in school. What? So, what we gonna be living in a world where there's no critical thinking, where these motherfuckers can't think their way out of a wet paper bag? Half of their parents already, before AI, couldn't think their way out of a fucking wet paper bag. But less long is, you're gonna be sitting up in this motherfucker here with a bunch of kids in high school coming out into the world and they can't critical think because they fucking rely on AI to write their test paper, to write this, to write that, to write their tweet, to do everything for them. Really? You let this motherfucker bring in 500,000 goddamn Indians to do goddamn script to introduce more AI? What is AI right now? Go into the workplace and analyze who all is fucking working in here. And if they're not working or meeting the quota, goddamn it, fire them. Really? And AI does the job. Really? Sometimes shit moving too fast. AI, make a song for me. In my Uncle Luke voice, here's the hook. Really? It's nothing wrong with using AI. But now, when you use it in high schools, elementary schools, college, where's the critical thinking? Where's the thinking? I get into a situation, I got to think my way out of it. When I can't rely on AI, when you get yourself in a motherfucking jam, you're going to ask AI, and that fucking AI is talking back to people. AI, write me a love letter. My friend told me the other day he had AI write a love letter to a girl that he was very interested in. He described the girl to AI, and AI wrote the girl a fucking love letter. He put in her job, he described her education, all down to the why, and then he put it in the AI and say, write her a love letter to make her like me, and that motherfucker wrote the letter, and you know what happened? The girl liked it him. She was like, oh. And she gave him some ass off a fucking AI fucking letter. He wrote her several AI letters and she gave him a piece of ass. She thought it was so beautiful and that he was loving and kind and caring and all that shit. People, get this shit under control. Get it under control. I'm trying to tell you. Oh my God. American Music Awards is set. Guess who's going to be the host? Our favorite girl, J-Lo. I love J-Lo. J-Lo don't get old. J-Lo does not get old. J-Lo is always going to reinvent herself. I fuck with J-Lo on that. J-Lo is always going to reinvent herself. J-Lo going to marry Ben Affleck and whoever it may be, get divorced, and J-Lo is going to be back on center stage with that fat ass she got. and that nice body. That J-Lo gonna be in the gym working that shit out. J-Lo got that melanated skin, so she ain't all white. That shit ain't cracking. And she gonna ride that motherfucker out to the bus out. So shouts out to fucking J-Lo, the host of the fucking American Music Awards. We get to look at her fine ass run up and down that motherfucking stage on CBS. My girl J-Lo. God damn it, I love it. Gotta love it. Fucking J-Lo. I ain't saying nothing bad about J-Lo. I'm not gonna do that because I fuck with J-Lo. I did a song many years ago that I regret that I did, and I called J-Lo I did, the rap was like, J-Lo, she's such a super, hey, yo. And J-Lo been reinventing herself. J-Lo, look, can we take a poll? Who you think J-Lo is gonna marry next? Put it in the comments. Who J-Lo gonna marry next? One of her boyfriends is sitting. Ben Affleck didn't look good getting in that car. The Spanish singer, I don't think he's going back. It's got to be somebody new. What about Shannon Sharp? Shannon Sharp and J-Lo. That may be something good. How about a girl? If there was a girl that J-Lo would date, who would it be? Caitlin Clark? Let me stop. Oh, my God. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you all for enjoying the show today. I had fun. I'll be back on what day? I'll be back on 2 days from now. I'll be back. I enjoyed doing this show today. It was a beautiful thing, man. Hey, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram page, Uncle Luke Real One, Twitter, Uncle Luke Real One, my TikTok page where I love to hang out at the Real Uncle Luke, and on my Facebook, Uncle Luke fan page. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe over there also. And then go on over to my YouTube page, man. My YouTube page is popping. It is jumping. It's got a whole bunch of exclusive stuff. And speaking of exclusive things, I'm going to release a website. Is going to be pay-per-view. It's going to have all of my exclusive footage that you've never seen before. Freak show footage, peep show footage, interviews with Biggie Smalls, interviews with Tupac, interviews. You're going to see it all. Backstage footage, Galveston, spring break, real Freaknik footage. A lot of it is exotic. I'm going to tell you that now. A lot of it, kids, I don't want you looking at it. It's a lot of stuff that was on there it was hard for me to look at. It was footage going all the way back when I went to Japan and got headphones on stage. It is so much footage. It's the freaky shows at the All-Star Weekend that make me, I can't even look at it. It's so much shit on there. Some of the things that are on there that took place in my concerts, I am not proud of. It's some shit on that. Man, listen, but they want to release it. They're going to release it, some shape, form, or fashion. It's almost 1,000 hours of footage. I've been trying to hold them off from releasing it, to be honest with you. It's not going to be good, because I know there are some parents on there. But in the meantime, my shopping cart is up. You can go buy Luke hats. The fresh gears in. You can go buy Luke hats. The fresh gears in. You can go buy Luke hats. The fresh gear is in. you can go buy Luke hats. The fresh gear is in. Oh, the gear is in. We have a new shopping cart on LukeRecords.com where you can buy all your new fresh gear. You can buy all your new fresh gear, baby. That's why I told y'all this show is sponsored by Luke Record. www.lukerecord.com. You can go get your hoodies, your jackets, your sweaters. We have just released the new shopping cart where you can get all your fresh Luke gear. So until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, I love y'all. Have a productive rest of your week. Make sure y'all check me out. I'll be live in concert this Saturday and at the Fox in Detroit, Michigan, E40. Man, it's a ton of people going to be on the show. E40, Lil Jon. It's going to be a whole bunch of people on that show. Y'all got to come there in Detroit. Detroit basketball. Make sure y'all check me out in Detroit Saturday. And then for the rest of the weekend, I'll be hanging out in Fort Myers. My son got a baseball tournament, so I'll be hanging out except for that one day in Detroit. But like I say, y'all like, share, subscribe to all my social media pages. I love you all. Have a productive week. And remember, reach one and teach one. Thank you. Have a good day. Peace. I love you.
At 17 years old, I was one of those interns working out of his office, riding around in the Luke vans, getting people registered to vote.
So I look as Luke as the father of Miami. But Luke, I just want to say I love you and I appreciate you and I'm grateful for you. I'm happy for you. You're proud. Luke Campbell Way, Liberty City, Dade County, 305. Make some noise for Uncle Luke.
Everybody that's out here, they're out here because we all got something in common. And what we have in common is we help. We help kids like this. Gil Green helps and inspire. DJ Epps helps and inspire. Devontae Friedman helps and inspire. DJ Khaled helps tremendously inspire. My good friend Stan the Man over there helped. E-Class, who was here, helps and inspire. These guys do a lot of things that you all don't even know. I mean, teach, owns a restaurant, helps and inspire. I mean, that is what it's all about.